everyone, welcome back to Space Engineers Hardcore Survival. Now, I know it has been a while since I have been playing this here, and trust me when I say it, I've been looking forward to this more than anything else this whole week. I have been flat out at work, staying over in different places just because I'm on site, very far from my home, so I've had to stay away, and I've only got back onto the computer today. So, yeah, hopefully I'm going to get a lot done this week because I am off next week, so I will get a bunch of recording done. And then, of course, City Skylines 2 will be coming out. That is primarily one of the reasons why I've taken next week off as well, is so that we can start up that series as well and run this one here alongside it. I will not be stopping this, but I will like to play City Skylines 2 and just focus a bit of time on that. That's why I've taken that week off. Now, without further ado, let's get what's... Oh, is there lightning, is there? Let's do a few wee things in here. So I think what we'll do is we'll try and get an assembler set up and a large refinery. I think those are the two key things we will need to do. The other thing as well is I might just get the scout to do this. In fact, I might just weld above this here so we won't get zapped. Have we got enough have we got enough plates to do that? We do. Let's grab a few of those and weld up here. I just don't want to go out there and get zapped. Is there that's been done up there? That's good. I just want to do around here so we don't get zapped by it. So I have been thinking as well the whole week about other things. I'm going to do that up here. About things that we can do in this here series, and I've heard a lot of feedback from different people as well, especially about the ran out of bits. A lot of feedback just in terms of the gameplay as well, both on YouTube and on Discord, and if you want to follow along with that, join the Discord channel. But one of the big things was, or I wouldn't say big, it was more like I have not noticed this here before, but why have we not seen any like ships flying past? Secondly, why is there no asteroids? I thought this here had asteroids on it, so I'm a wee bit confused as to why that is the case. And I'm just going to do into here. I think that's what do you call it, doing cobalt at the minute. Joe, that's enough space. That'll be alright. I'm going to throw whatever's left back in here. So a couple of things with feedback as well. So sandstorm's going down. That's good. So we haven't had any ships going past either, and we haven't had any meteors or meteor showers. All we have is these wee bases around here. They don't look that difficult to like take down. I'd say it's a quick tank, which is also something else I would love to build, is a big tank and a gun on top of it. Third thing as well, I suppose fourth thing in this case, I need to have a list down. Maybe I'll get like some sort of screen, a bit like what Splitsy done in his what was it, Survival Impossible, was it, series? The one where he had a big screen with all the list of things that he wanted to do on it. I was thinking we build a tank, and then what we will do is, anybody that's been following the Complex Creation series, I'm just going to move my microphone a wee bit closer because it's a bit far away. I haven't got my video on at the moment because, well, I didn't want to have to set up a green screen behind, and it takes a bit of time to get that up and running. And if anything, a lot of people seem to prefer that I don't have my face on it, so I'll take that feedback, and I don't think I'll bother putting it on in the future videos. Seems a bit of it's a bit tedious to set up, and of course if people don't appreciate it, there's no point putting the effort into it. But anyway, first things, anybody who's been following the Complex Creation series will know that I've been making a tunnel worm, which is pretty much a rover that drives up and angles down its like jib, and then what it does is it mines down a tunnel to go down to it, and then you take the likes of this here, or something with drills in the front of it, that goes down and mines the resources. Now we do have a load of cobalt down there, as well, so we'll need to mine that. But this is primarily to start. We're going to use it on the iron first, because we need to get as much iron as possible. But that's the whole purpose of this machine, is to go down to like the likes of iron and that. And that's a bit further away, like gold and all that there. I have worked it out. There's using trigonometry, I have worked out that things like gold, and that's deep down, is going to be a pure pain to get. So what I might actually set up in the future is a vertical drilling machine as well. So something that drives along, parks up, and then just pushes pistons down. I have tried to do that for the multiplayer survival series, but that uses projections and it goes up and down. The only thing is, though, it's very resource heavy as well, so I'd rather leave that until we find the next gold, or we actually need gold. And the other thing as well is we can just go down and get it by hand as well. And if anything, all we're going to be using gold for is things like jump drives, and we're not at that stage yet, so I don't see a need for it. So that out of the way, I think what we'll do is, there's the cobalt there. So much to do, so little time. So trying to think what we should do first. So we have options, right? We could make this big drill, the tunnel worm first, that drill I was talking about there a second ago. We could make a tank and start taking out those other buildings there. I feel like that would make things a bit more interesting. I'd say people would probably prefer that a lot more, and I would probably prefer it a bit more. Then again, I would like to get a bit more resources to actually build it, build a proper tank. Third thing as well, we're not at the stage of sending rockets up into space yet, but we got Earth like over there. We've got what looks like Mars, the alien planet, and I think that might, surely that's not the moon, is it? Don't think it's the moon, but it's a good source of ice up there. Oh, and I can see there's like an ice thing to the alien planet. So we're not at the stage of rockets yet. However, I think I'm gonna do the entirety of space from here, a bit like the Operations Exploration series, where we remotely controlled rovers and that to go to those various different places. So that's that one option. Now, the other thing as well is, I would like to make a welfare facility. Anybody that's not familiar with what a welfare facility is, it's primarily used on construction sites, and it's used to provide welfare for personnel, workers, etc. that are going to be on a site for a long period of time. And in fact, you're actually supposed to have one, even if it's just for a day or two. You're supposed to provide people facilities to use. And what it is usually like, if you imagine a big container, one that you usually see in the back of a lorry, if you take one of them and break it up into sections. So for example, if you imagine this is your container here, it's going to be broken down here, and this section here is like your canteen, your mess, all that there. And then on the back side of it, which is usually split down in two, so on this side and on this side, you'll have a toilet here, and on this here side is usually your drying room and your generator. I would like to make something like that. I'd feel like something like that there would be pretty cool. And it'd be something that you could tow behind this here. And all it is to provide welfare. So for example, say we are going to be making a new base somewhere. What we'd like to do is take a welfare facility that goes, it's pretty much like a survival pod on wheels, and all we do is we take it over there, plonk it down, use the landing gears to lock it into place, and then we use that as like our survival kit. And that's all it really is. It's just, you know, like survival kit on wheels. But it'd be pretty cool to have a welfare facility to tow behind this here, and we can use, and it's got well, some of them have lights on it, but it would be cool to have a couple of pistons on the corners of it that raise up with lights on it, and on pistons or spotlights, and those are used to provide site lighting as well. So this is just, you know, from my experience of working on sites and out there as a site supervisor, it's just wee things that I thought would be pretty cool for this here game, and it would make things a wee bit more interesting. But yeah, let's well, that's the discussion over. So assembler would fit snugly in here, but it'll not be able to connect the ports. This here could possibly move, or in fact I could join this here onto the assembler and then join that somehow to this. Would you even be able to do that? Probably if you had connectors between here and here, but I'm not going to bother with that. We could run one up along here and come down into the top of that. And in fact, I think that's what I might do, is run a thing down into this here. In terms of large refinery, we don't need a large refinery at the moment because we are capable enough of refining down pretty much everything we need at the moment. It's just things like gold and... Can this do magnesium? I haven't tried magnesium yet, have I? I feel like if we get a tank, we can take out these here bases and we can take their resources and refine them. And I think that's what we will focus the next couple of episodes on doing, is making some sort of a tank that will take out them bases. Now, I haven't got anything from Complex Creations, and I don't think I'm going to bother putting that into Complex Creations, although it is going to be a complex machine. I feel like what I'll do is I'm going to make it in this here world, take it as a blueprint, then take it into Complex Creations, showcase it a bit more, tidy it up, improve it, etc. Just from like what we're going to do over here. So we'll take it over there and we'll find, oh, it needs like a larger gun, or it needs maybe 2 guns, maybe it needs more wheels, etc, etc. We'll take it into Complex Creations, tidy it up, and then we'll build the V2 here in later episodes. But I think what we'll do is we'll focus making one of those in this here. So we haven't got enough plates down. We will need more iron. Again, this comes down to the thing. We need our drilling, all those waypoints. Let me just turn them all off. I thought you used to be able to hold shift and... Is it? Oh, it's double click. Ah. I knew it was something simple anyway. But I'm going to turn those all off. And... Going to turn these here all off as well. Because we don't need... Let's do drop pod. I'll do it. Sorry, I'm just getting a text. Getting a bit distracted. Right. Let's see. That's all our things turned off. So we can see bases. Our closest base to us is enemy bases. That's 4.34, 4.37, 4.24. So it's that one over there. That's the one we have been visiting, isn't it? So that's the closest one. And we do know it does have guns on it. It has got turrets. So I think what we will do is to make a tank, remote control tank for that matter. I think what we'll do is we'll build something like this and just stick a gun on it for now. Something very, very simple. I don't think we need anything major, because at the end of the day it does need to be armored. Like, we're going to be shooting things from a distance. Which also reminds me, we haven't unlocked this yet, so we will need to make that assembler. We haven't unlocked the other stuff. So let's get the assembler down. I can't remember, has this got the thing on top of it? See, this one hasn't got the port. Oh, we wouldn't be able to get a port up there. See, that's more of aesthetics, that one there. So I think what we'll do is we'll go with this here, point that up. I just want to make sure that we save resources, so that goes there. So yeah, that's going to point up the ways. So let's go grab some of these. We can put a module on the side of that if needed. And then we've got a port there as well. Aha, we got enough plates. That's good. So what I'll do is I'll weld this here up first. And I'm just going to grab that there. Take over as much as we need. And send the rest to construction. Right, so it's making those. Is it actually 30? Why is it making that many? Oh, right. Oops. It only needs 10. What have we ran out of? Iron, is it? Yeah, we ran out of iron. Oh, I accidentally took that out. So we're missing a few wee things. So we'll just go over and grab some quick pieces of iron to do this here. In fact, I'm just going to cancel all the stuff in production. Just check the other one. Cancel that as well. Survival kit. That's alright. Assembler, which is the incomplete one. That's okay. Right, so... let's grab everything and put it into here. Right, so that's grabbed that. That's alright. Just having a look to see what else is here. So, just gonna do that. Go to here and put that into production. And let's go and get some iron. Gameplay is so smooth. Oh, I forgot to put the iron on. Gameplay is so smooth. I've moved a load of stuff from my hard drive over to a new one that I bought because I'd filled it up with videos of this here series and other series in the past. Was it 1.5 terabytes I had filled up? That's just from the YouTube channel alone. Where is it? There it is. Ah. I thought I'd seen something there going along the desert. This here is not I have to agree with some people on this. This isn't really hardcore survival, is it? Like look, remember on Splitsy's had like food and you need water and stuff like that there to stay alive. And do you know something? If anything, we should be having that as well to even justify it as being, what do you call it? Hardcore survival. But I do have to agree with some people. It really isn't at the moment. It seems like just a general game. The only thing is though, we've just been finding it hard to get resources, and that's really it. But other than that, I would not really say this is hardcore. Hardcore would be if we were completely like always bombarded by if we were constantly bombarded by AI, meteors, the whole lot. Just pretty much that death is always knocking on your door, but you just don't answer it. But yeah, it's just a bit weird. In terms of the layout of the mods and the order of the priority list, I think I have it right. Although there is no guide up as to say what way this should be. And I have tried looking online as to say, like anybody that has done like a hardcore survival, nobody has actually published anything or anything that I've found. And there seems to be quite a lot of other mods people are using as well. But looking at some of the videos of people that have set up mods, they do seem to be in a similar enough order. However, I think because we have already started this with the previous mod priority list, I think by reordering it, it hasn't really made much of a difference. It'd be different if we had have started a new world with the new mod layout before, like starting new and all that there, because it's a bit like Minecraft. Anybody that has done the mods for Minecraft will know that if you introduce new ores into the game, etc., and then like this is like maybe an hour or two into the actual gameplay, your spawn area will likely not have the new ores. It's only whenever you venture out further away is whenever the effects take place, and I reckon that's happened with this here, and that certain things have not come in. Now we do have AI that has spawned around us, so that is working. However, I was expecting a bit more different things to come. And what I would like is like AI to come and take a visit, like random wee encounters where they come and maybe do a couple of things great and a bit like the Enderman of Minecraft. They just come and take a nosy, and we can decide whether or not we want to be hostile. I'm just gonna do that. I'm not gonna bother any more of that. So yeah. Right, so we'll take this here back. Oh. bad parking. Let's do this thing where we go with this. Oh, 7, 6. And 5. Ah, that's it. So now we can shimmy. There we go. Oh, I didn't park it. Don't want it to go away. Right, let's grab that. I don't know why I threw all the stuff in here. Oh, of course I had to park it right at the door, didn't I? We'll dump all this stuff in and hopefully it'll have enough now to build that assembler. And then what we can do is we can start making our tank, which will be just a projection remote control of the other one. Maybe a bit of armor around the cameras and that there so they don't get taken out first. No, if they were to get shot. But I'm pretty sure for a small grade ship or small grade rovers, I think there's a gun that can do something like 1.2 kilometers. All we need is something that can go above 800 meters, and we should be able to take out those turrets from a good distance away, as long as we've got good aim. So, although it's going to be remote controlled, I'm not going to set the guns to AI. They're going to be controlled by ourselves, so we'll have to get this thing into position and then fire at the building. But I don't want to do too much damage on the building. That's why I want to control it myself, because what will happen is if we set it to do weapons only, it'll be shooting at it'll be shooting at like a turret, and then what we'll do is it'll be trying to shoot the one behind it, and we just blasting away at the walls until it gets to it. Or maybe they've changed that, I'm not too sure. But oh, the refineries must be doing the there we go. Is it supposed to be doing that many displays? 10 displays. How many is it doing? Not too sure why it's doing that many. Gonna do all the 272. Should that be right? It's 160. I don't know why it's doing that many. It's a bit weird. This oh, it's done too, so it has. Don't know why it's done the 2, but oh well. So we're just waiting on construction components, displays, and computers. Construction components, displays, and computers. Need another couple of construction components. So now we just need computers, which are being done at the moment. So we'll wait for that to finish. So that's that, and now we'll need to put conveyors running along here and going into that. So let's do that. So we need a few more of these here. So let me see, how many is that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of 7 of these. Conveyor. Let's go with these ones here. I do like them. So we'll need 2 corners. And then the ones in between, was the 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. And 5 of these conveyor pipe. And then I'm just gonna take all that out. It's just stuff to be made anyway. There we go. There we are, our first assembler. Nice, wrong color. There we go. Since we've got access to this here, we could move all the stuff into that, but I'd rather get the other things made first. So let's grab, let's grab the What's it making first? No, I'd rather if it done this here first. Just gonna merge all these here together into one. So I'd rather it done all these here first before. There we are. And let's grab all the stuff out of that and into here. There we are. And let's get conveyor. And let's do this one and put that there. So let's see, let's move it around till we get to the corner. There. And here. And then the ones in between are just pipe. We will eventually put like a gun or something up there. And that's them. So what we'll do is we will right click 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Get that one first. And I'm going to do this one here first as well. Just a wee bit. There we are. That's that all linked up to this. Excellent. It's starting to get a bit cramped in here, but at least now we've got all this here and here. And production, so we can kill the other two assemblers if needed. And in fact, what we'll do is we'll go assemblers. Oh. So we've got basic assembler. So we'll go assembler M. That's the master. And then basic assembler 1 and basic assembler 2. So these are going to be both on cooperative mode. And then this one here is not on cooperative mode. And that's that. So now we can make more complex things. Now what is that unlocked in terms of weapons? Ooh. Excellent. So we've got... That's large grid, which does 2,000 meters. But we're looking for something small grid. Can I set this to small grid? 800 meters. The assault cannon is 1,400 meters. And an assault cannon turret is 1,400 meters as well. See, that's only that size. Aha, that's what you want there. Now that's an assault cannon turret, so slow and bigger, sibling to the autocannon, deals decent damage to armored targets, uses assault cannon shells. Assault cannon shells. Assault cannon shells. These, good. So they don't need any uranium. Okay, so that's very good. So it just needs iron, nickel and magnesium powder. So we will need to go and get some magnesium. So we can make that, which is good. And it does 1,400 meters. So we'll slap that on top of the rover. So let's go and bring that back really quickly. Where is it? Where is the wee remote control? Have we lost it? I don't know. We seem to have lost it. Where was it anyway? It's over there, wasn't it? The wee remote control rover. It must have ran out of battery. Nah, could it? Did it? I'm not being stupid. I'm gonna have to round here, around the side of it, have I? I really don't have to make another one. And in fact, maybe we should make another one. something like this here and then slap it on top of that. Maybe we'll do that in the next episode. Right, so... No, I've got an idea. I think what we'll do, the next episode, we'll slap it on top of this here. On top of this here rover. The gun. We'll put it on the roof of that over there. Or something that we can easily refill it up with. Need some ports. I think that might be just sitting on top of it. In fact, let's check. What port has it got underneath it? Small port. So yeah, we can put it on top of this here. Just need to move that somewhere else. Yeah, we'll do that in the next episode. Right, so I'm going to end the episode there. Thanks again for watching. If you have any comments or any suggestions for this here series, do drop it down below or visit the Discord channel that is linked in the description. So for the terms of this here series and, well, ongoing, we will be taking, well, of course I will be taking more suggestions for it. I would like to do a few more things, but if anybody's got any ideas of goals or that there, we can set, as I said, put it down below or visit the Discord channel, and we will certainly take a look at it. City Skylines 2, as you know, is coming out on the Tuesday, 24th, is that right? I don't know what time it is, but I might do an all-nighter and wait for it to come out because I'm so excited to play it. I've just seen the trailer, the release trailer for it, and I am really, really hyped for it. So, there's that and plenty more to come. So, if you are enjoying the content so far, do consider subscribing and drop us a like if you enjoy what you see. As you know, it helps show what people are interested in the most, and I'll try and focus on those areas a bit more in the future. But seeing as this here series has gained quite a lot of traction on YouTube, I will certainly be focusing on it a lot more in the future. But that's it for this here episode. Thanks again for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. I would like to give a massive shout out to the channel donators. You help make these videos possible.